Hey liebe Leute, willkommen zurück zu hallo Stift. Willkommen zurück zu Let's Play von A Winter's Night for Travelers für den PC. Im letzten Mal haben wir den zweiten Akt abgeschlossen, den dritten betreten und sind hier in dieser Parallelwelt hinter dem Spiegel mit Mr. Dr. Samuels in diesem Amnesia-like Keller gerade. Also ein bisschen weird gerade. Und wir haben noch nicht so viel über seine Motive rausgefunden, überhaupt, was dieses ganze Ritual und alles sollte, aber vielleicht finden wir mehr heraus jetzt. There are books and loose pages floating in the water. Where could have they come from? Where could have they come from? Where could they have come from? Kann man das so umgangssprachlich sagen? Ist mir nicht bekannt, aber okay. Alright. Wir wollen wahrscheinlich tiefer hinein. Oh, moin. Ein Buch. Oh, mehrere Buch. Ui, einige Buch. I recognize those bookshelves. I have seen this place before in dreams. I was lost in a maze of corridors trying to find something, but I cannot remember what or why. Most of these books are moldy and rotten, but some of them are in a surprisingly good condition. Wollen wir uns die angucken? Arzamandi, Song of Songs, Kama Sutra, the Spirit and the Flesh, always inextricably intertwined. Romance novels, love stories, bundles of letters. This whole section is a monument to the depths of the human heart. Ist dasselbe hier? Ja. Mehr. These seem to be relatively recent. I recognize some of Miss Austen's work. Recent? Okay. These seem to be relative... Das ist noch dasselbe, okay. Boah, hier ist ja wirklich einiges los. It feels old beyond words. These shelves are full of diaries. Many of them are still secure with small metal locks. Oh, da ist jemand. I can barely make these out. Most of them don't even have titles. They look like diaries and manuscripts. Okay, was kommt hier oben noch? Ich will jetzt mal nicht jedes Regal anklicken, aber... A mass of handwritten notes, signs and missives and leaflets... Stacks and stacks of loose pages, most of them handwritten, but some are typed. Huh. Humidity and mold have damaged them beyond recognition. Could these have been drafts of stories, last wills, confessions, maybe? Jetzt will ich doch noch mal ganz kurz nach hier unten gehen. Vielleicht haben wir da doch noch ein paar interessante Sachen, bevor wir zu dieser mysteriösen schreibenden Person da hinten gehen. Going by the titles, these appear to be music monographs and biographies of famous composers. Classic romantic novels by Shakespeare, Stendhal, Dumas, Calvino? I've never heard of him. Okay. Na, Italo Calvino. Das Buch ist ganz witzig, weil das Buch von Italo Calvino beginnt damit, dass du als Leser oder Leserin das Buch kaufst. Und er hier weiß nicht mehr, was es ist. Finde ich irgendwie witzig. Ist das alles hier dasselbe? Hier unten? Ja, okay. Gut, dann sollte ja so viel nicht mehr übrig sein. Das hier hatten wir. Und dem Block hier unten noch irgendwas. There's barely anything left in these shelves. I can only make out some tomes on Baroque and classical music and some titles in Arabic. Nun, hand-bound volumes upon volumes of sheet music. Most of them are too moldy to make anything out. Hier geht's ja noch immer und immer weiter. Jesus. This whole section seems to contain only military treatises and history books. These are extremely worn out. They must be really old. Oh, the Art of War, the Conquest of Gaul, the treasure that combines all arts. Art of War habe ich sogar. Regal steht, machen wir jetzt Schluck auf. I can barely read any titles on the shelf. The books are caked in dried mud. Ah, komm, Julian. Zwerchfell, bitte chill. These are all about the Great War, diaries, maps, field reports. Immer noch. Immer noch. These are a bunch of dog tags scattered around on the shelf. They're covered in a thick layer of dust. All these seem to be either novelizations of famous battles or biographies of military leaders. Oh, hier war noch was. These are about the Great War, diaries, map, field reports. Saint-Mihiel, I was never there, but I know some men who were. Mes Argent, I was so close to some of these places. All these seem either novelizations of famous battles. Okay, das hatten wir. Gut. Interesting. So, hier könnte noch der Rückenteil irgendwas Neues sein. Und hier die, was haben wir hier? Music, das hatten wir, glaube ich, schon. Mehr Musik. Okay. Das ist hier an der Seite noch und da hinten in der Ecke. Nichts. Nothing, nada, niente. Aber da war ich noch nicht, hier war ich noch nicht. Gucken wir uns halt alles an, was soll's. These all look like children's books. Bedtime stories, fables, fairy tales. Auch noch. Child reading manuals. Most of them seem to be quite modern. Children's folk stories. I recognize some of these titles. Tales of Anansi, The Adventurers of Brer Rabbit, All the Pretty Little Horses. These seem to be photo albums rather than books. There are some framed photographs lying around too. They all feature babies and young infants. Examine all the shelves. Ach, da gab es sogar ein Achievement für. Covered in dust, a rattle, a pacifier. How does it stand up here? Weiß ich nicht. Okay, dann machen wir die anderen nicht weiter angucken, weil dann waren das alle. Dann können wir mit diesem mysteriösen Elden Ring NPC reden. Hi. Gott. Another creature? It is not acknowledging me. Does it know I'm here or does it simply not care? Should I try making my presence known? Here, my name is Jordan Samuels. I have walked these aisles in dreams. Art thou the keeper of this place? It is paying me no heed. I don't think it is listening to me. There seems to be something else. What is it writing? A memory of Jordan Samuels, born April 27, 1897. A memory of Dr. Samuels, field medic. A memory of Jordan, loving, betrothed. A memory of that darky down the street. A memory of Mr. Samuels, music aficionado. That's me, that's my life. It seems to be listening to something. Ist Feuer? Aber auch nur wenn ich hier bin, macht es das, ne? Hier hört er dann wieder auf. Hier hört er dann auch wieder auf. Count me confused. What are you listening to? Irgendwas hier oben? Nani? Ja, aber was denn? Worauf hörst du? Er dreht sich ja nach hier, oder? Was hat er gerade gesagt? Nein, ich hab's aus Versehen weggeklickt. Irgendwas mit Corridor. Scheiße. The whispers are coming from... There's a note inside and not any note. That note. The furiously scribbled thread slipped into my mailbox one night. Always the stares, the murmurs uttered under their breath. All the jeers and the scoffs, but they felt courageous enough. I never threw it away. What is it doing here? Is this what I need to let go of to achieve the healing I seek? This must mean something. I have to bring it back to that creature. Ja, diese Regale hier flüstern. Das wird der wahrscheinlich gerade gesagt haben. Sorry, das habe ich während des Laufens weggeklickt aus Versehen. Weil ich nicht damit gerechnet habe, dass er noch was sagt. Okay, hi Mr. Librarian. It wants the book. Hat er das gerade aufgegessen? What am I doing here? Was I not... I was holding... Was I carrying something? Or perhaps it was that dream. It looked so much like this place. And was this creature there too? What does it want? Should I try talking to it? It's paying me no attention whatsoever. It looks like it's trying to hear something else. Diesmal von hier. Oh, ich höre was schreien, oder? Ja, it's growing louder. How could there possibly be a child in this place? It seems to be Fotoalbum, ne? Wo kommt es her? Hier. It's coming from inside this photo album. This is my family. Grandparents, father, aunts, mother. So this baby she's holding must be me. But I've never seen this photograph before. What is it doing here? I should bring this book back to the creature. Maybe it was guiding me to it for some reason. What the fuck? Hi. Na, it wants the book. Ja, bitteschön. Hab das für dich. Und plop. What am I doing here? Was I not... I was holding... Was I carrying something? Or perhaps it was that dream. It looked so much like this place. It's paying me no attention whatsoever. Okay. Noch ein drittes Mal für die Ecke hier unten. Nee, von hier links. Musik. The music is very close now. There must be a gramophone hidden somewhere. Ja, Musik hatten wir hier. There's no gramophone. The music is coming from inside this book. The street music for Fritz Kreisler's Liebeslied. Of course it is. The day I received the acceptance letter from the Chicago College of Medicine and Surgery. I borrowed a tuxedo, spent too much money on a fancy concert, drank too much wine afterwards. It did seem back then like I was destined for great things. But why this? Why now? Why am I even here to start with? Maybe if I take this book back to that creature, we'll get some answers. Wahrscheinlich nicht. Und dann da unten ist noch Krieg, ne? Also wird das nächste hier, keine Ahnung, Schüsse oder sowas sein. Und die Scroll, die wird immer kürzer, oder? It wants the book. Ja. Es wird immer kürzer. So, und du hörst wieder wahrscheinlich jetzt nach hier unten oder da links, kann auch noch sein, aber ich glaube eher hier unten. Ja, nochmal. Ja, bisher höre ich noch nichts. Doch. Panzer? It sounds as if a battle was taking place right here, but I see nothing except books. Das ist ein Panzer, oder? Was wir da hören. It's coming from this book here. A map. Chichon, France, September 1918. They called us the Harlem Hellfighters. We took that village while bombs rained on us like fire from the sky. But we took so many casualties, and we were taken off the line the very next day. So many of us never went back home. For better or for worse, the things I saw there made me who I am today. This cannot be a coincidence. The creature clearly wanted me to find it. I should bring it back and see what it wants. Das geht doch nicht gut aus hier, Kumpelblase. Oh. Das geht doch nicht gut aus, oder? Okay, hi, ich habe wieder ein Buch für dich. Hi. Ist dann deine Scroll gleich leer? Hi. Bitteschön, friss auf. Lösch meine Erinnerung. What am I doing here? Was I not? What is this writing? A memory of Jordan, loving betrothed. I don't know why, but I feel like there's something missing. Immer noch hören. Das kann ja dann jetzt nur noch hier links sein. Bei der Literatur. Ja, hier hinten. Irgendwas weint. Who's that? It sounds more and more familiar the closer I get. It's coming from this book. There's a letter inside. This envelope, this handwriting, I don't even need to open it. I'm sorry, Eunice, you deserved so much more. But New York felt like the place I needed to be after the war. I was so wrong. I wish I could undo all the pain I caused you. Did the creature want me to find this? Is it trying to tell me something? I guess there's only one way to know. Zurückbringen. Und dann ist auch die letzte Line von dieser Schriftrolle weg. Bin ich dann... Sind meine Erinnerungen dann gelöscht, oder... Es weint einfach immer noch. Monster Book, ja, hier. Guten Appetit. What the fuck? Oh! Oh, sind wir jetzt zurück auf dem Schlachtfeld? Oh, ich bin tot. Nee, doch nicht. Where am I? How did I get here? I can't remember anything. Who am I? Dear Lord, what happened here? A crater and a dead soldier's remains. Did a battle take place here? Wahrscheinlich auch der Erste Weltkrieg, in dem du selbst hier gekämpft hast. Bist du etwa selbst im Krieg gestorben? Oh, kanadische Flagge? Nee. Where have I seen this banner before? It looks so familiar. Looks like a makeshift infirmary. I am somehow familiar with these kids. The bell tower has been blown to the smithereens. This place must have sustained a terrible bombing. A bloodied white sheet is covering a body. Bloody sheets and what seem to be corpses. This must be an improvised field hospital. Ja, ich sehe dich da oben, Kumpel. Oh, bin ich das? Reverend Williams. The confessional is still standing. How is this possible? Kann ich nach hier unten eigentlich auch weiter? Nee, okay. Reverend Williams. Hi. Dr. Samuels, welcome to the Capel Borelius. I've been waiting for you. Do I know you? Apologies, I seem to have... Wait, what did you call me? It's alright, I know what you've done. It's all gone now, your name. But yes, you do know me. You did a good thing for me once. Did I? Yes, and never for a moment did you hesitate. You took the fire of divinity into your hands, and acted with the certainty of a thunderbolt. Life and death laid bare before you. Such a sight to behold. That sounds arrogant of me. It was not your arrogance, but your kindness. You suffered with me, and my pain was yours. But this soul of yours, this kindness, you needed for another purpose. This fire must be wielded again. The Guardian. Ah, you still remember. Yes, the Guardian. Like the texts say, I must become a perfect and glorious being, or fall prey to corruption. And should this occur, I would drag thee also down with me into a dark and corrupt world. And you do also remember what brought you here, don't you? Yes, I came here for seeking healing. Yes, and yet it is all so sad that my threshold is fashioned out of all the dread of the strength needed to take full responsibility for all thy thoughts and actions. Yes, many years ago, you did not take full responsibility for your thoughts and actions. This has been a burden. Today you must free yourself of this burden of bygone lives. Look around you. You abandoned these men. You left them to suffer and die in great pain and agony. You were young then. You didn't know better. Now is the time to rectify that. Free them, Dr. Samuels, like you freed me. And I will hear your confession once your dues are paid. Huh. Hi, soldier. A gauze bandage is covering his eye. Good Lord, his hands. Only an explosion could have done that. He seems to be in shock. Soldier, can you hear me? My name is... I'm a doctor. Doctor. Not here. Left. He left. Not here. He's been blinded by shrapnel. He's holding onto a pillow. What's your name, soldier? Sleep. If I could just sleep. Doctor said he'd make me sleep. He said he would. He would come back, help me sleep, but he left. He's been blinded by shrapnel. His hands have been blown off almost completely. And he's delirious with fever. Without antibiotics, he will surely die in a matter of hours or days if he's unfortunate. He's holding onto a pillow, grabbing it with all his strength. The pain must be unbearable. Okay. There might be something useful here. A jar with some opium pills, 8, maybe 10. They must have been here for a very long time. Opium in tablet form is not very common anymore. If that is the case, they have probably lost a great deal of their potency. I will need to use all of them if I want to. Why do I remember all this? Hi. Well, if it isn't Dr. Jordan Samuels himself. So I've been told, but I've no memory of my name or what I did to get here. Do I know you? Oh, I do know you, yes, Doctor. I remember you. I can't ever forget you. I've been here so many times. I've done this so many times. Over and over, waiting here, hoping that you will bring me a bullet so I can blow my fucking brains out. And you just walk away every time. You walk away saying you will help me and you never look back, you bastard. I'm sorry, I'm so very sorry. I cannot remember any of these things. You're always sorry, Doctor. Have you talked to Shane this time? Quite the nervous fella, ain't he? He remembers everything over and over. He just wants to sleep, the poor guy, but he can't forget you either. And Jin? Seen him yet? Doesn't talk much at all. Only moans sometimes when he's unlucky enough to drift back to the surface. I'm sure he remembers too. I'm sure in that blackness of his, there's a name echoing again and again. His legs, he must have stepped on a landmine. He's waving a gun around. Please, soldier, hand me over that gun. I promise I will help you. Wouldn't you like for me to do that again? Not a chance, Doctor. Get me a bullet and I'll take care of myself. And what's your name? Name's Luke, Doc. Lucky Luke, they used to call me. Not anymore, I guess. Luke, Say, Doc, what do you think will get me first? The gangrene or the infection? Just kidding, I already know. It has happened so many times, always the same way. Not gonna be any different now, is it? Okay, ich rede gleich mit Monsieur, nur noch mal ganz kurz gucken, ob ich hier irgendwo eine Kugel herbekomme. I don't think it's safe to cross. Oh, shit. Okay, medical supplies, church bell. Baptismal font. Some water will help him swallow the pills, but I need a container of some sort. Okay. A flask. Nimm die doch. Ach so, hier. An empty canteen. Gut, die können wir schon mal mit Wasser füllen. This will have to do. Jetzt brauche ich noch eine Bullet und was auch immer ihm hier hilft. Reden wir mal mit, nicht Shane, nicht Luke, sondern wie ist er nochmal? Ich hab's vergessen. Half his jaw has been shot off. He's alive somehow, but barely conscious. He will not be able to swallow these pills in his conditions. He's also bleeding from his stomach, but this is not a gunshot. He must have tripped when he was shot and fallen on a piece of metal or a fence. I cannot even begin to imagine his agony. He's wearing an ammo belt. Maybe there is some ammunition left in it, but I will not take it and leave him like this. I need to find a way to help him first. I'm sorry, I've been told what I did, even though I cannot remember, but I will not walk away this time. Okay, reden wir erstmal nochmal kurz mit Monsieur hier. Hi. Here, soldier, you can sleep now. I'm sorry for having kept you here so long. Ui. Unflush. Farewell. I hope the pain is finally over. He will no longer need this. Wofür könnte ich das gebrauchen? Unten, damit der Schuss nicht so laut ist? Vielleicht. There's nothing left to use there. Oder kann ich mit dem Kissen ja auch das Schlucken irgendwie erleichtern? Geht es? Ja. It's time to go home, soldier. Oh, damn. I can take these bullets now. Ob das so die beste Lösung war, weiß ich nicht. Goodbye, Jim. Okay, hi. Luke. Ich hab was für dich. I found what you wanted. Well, I'll be damned. Thank you, Doctor. I never thought the day would come. Now you might want to step back a bit. Jeez. I hope you found your peace at last. It is done. I'm ready, Reverend. Sheesh. Glory to be the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit. Is there anything you wish to confess? I don't know. I just killed 3 men. I should feel something. Relief, guilt, horror, pride, anything. But the only thing I feel is empty, hollowed out. I'm so tired. How long has this been going on? How long have I been here? Worry not, you've done well. How does that mean? What does that mean? It doesn't matter now. You're almost there, Doctor. There is but one more trial ahead of you, and you shall finally come face to face with the Guardian. But what is the point? I remember nothing, not even who I was. Who will I ask? What do I want? You need only remember this. You created the Guardian the first time you ever made a choice. And you've been feeding him ever since. With every action, every decision, every act of charity, every lustful thought, every life saved, everything you are, he is too. If your soul is corrupt, so is he. And everything you've given up, you'll need to take back from him. Only after confronting him will you be able to cross the threshold. But fear not, you will understand soon enough. Now go. Ui. Ui.
Dr. Samuels, I'm so glad you made it. The boys and I have been waiting for you. You must be so excited, to cross the threshold at last. You have given so much. But let's not waste time, shall we? I think you know what to do by now. Oh, no, don't bother. There's nothing left to you but flesh. We are your voice now, and you shall speak only through us. Now pay attention.
I have given my mind to the waters.
Repeat now, Doctor.
Liebe Leute, das war vielleicht ein bisschen fieser Cliffhanger, aber ein guter Punkt, glaube ich, um nochmal zu cutten. Wir sehen uns hier im nächsten Part und könnte vielleicht schon der finale Part sein, ich weiß nicht. Na, wobei es ist jetzt die dritte, ne? Es kommt ja noch eine vierte. Von der alten Dame. Okay, dann nevermind. Wir sehen uns übermorgen zum nächsten Part wieder. Bis dahin, macht's gut. Ciao, ciao.